Coming back to the museum is what I've been looking forward to.
The National Museum of the Marine Corps welcomes hundreds of thousands of people every year.
I'm inside, I'm walking.
On this day, no one is more excited than Jack Elliott.
It's wonderful.
This marks a sort of homecoming for the dedicated docent.
I've been waiting for this day.
A bad fall and blood infection kept Mr. Elliott away for 5 months.
As I remember it.
He has been volunteering since the landmark in Prince William County first opened in 2006.
If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't have been here all those years.
Jack knows every square inch of the museum.
A sigh of relief.
Walking through the galleries with Jack, listeners get history lessons at every turn.
Well, I had that in my collection in the Smithsonian.
The professional historian even secured authentic tanks
This was one of mine.
for the museum.
People don't realize how big some of the equipment was.
Jack hasn't memorized facts from reading about the Marine Corps.
I think that's one of our squadron.
The 99-year-old has lived it.
There's 50 caliber guns in the nose.
As a U.S. Marine, the ordnance expert loaded bullets and bombs on SBD Dauntless dive bombers across the Pacific during World War II.
We just hoped that 24 planes went out, 24 planes came back.
He is living history in the flesh.
The museum is his heart and his soul.
Friend and fellow historian Annette Ammerman calls Jack a walking encyclopedia.
And even at the darkest days, he wanted to get stronger so he could get back here.
This widower is a rare breed. Jack did not leave the Marines following World War II.
I stayed in for Korea, and I stayed in for Vietnam.
A military career that spanned 24 years.
I'm a 3-war vet.
He's probably the heart and soul of what the Marine Corps, what the museum stands for.
Mr. Elliott's determination and experiences leave fellow volunteers like Carol Lassell awestruck.
Knowing that he is what he is and he's been through what he's been through, there'll never be a replacement for it.
Oh, I love it here.
Mr. Elliott says he has been counting the days till his return.
When Jack comes in,
Nice to meet you.
I do.
I just wanted to get a picture with you if I could.
it's like a celebrity's here.
Marine veteran Gwen Adams says the intrepid volunteer is as important as any artifact in the collection.
We could not run the museum without them. And when you have somebody like Jack Elliott, it's just the icing on the cake.
At the National Museum of the Marine Corps, Jack is back.
There's a lot to be told about the Marine Corps.
Like a permanent exhibit, he doesn't plan on rotating out anytime soon.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
After all, he is a U.S. Marine
Thank you for your service, Marine.
Thank you.
who lives by the motto Semper Fi, always faithful.
It's what I've dreamed of for a long time.